how long ago, Kevin, was the general plot outline for this film?
Probably 5 or 6 years ago, adapting the Infinity Gauntlet, paying off what Joss Whedon had teased at the end of the first Avengers with Thanos. That story being so big that we could do 2 movies. Specifically outlining it was these 2 gentlemen during production of Civil War is when that started.
Were there any that you got to write for more, I guess, extensively or for the first time period that you were particularly excited about?
I guess the ancient one. It's always a pleasure to write for Tilda Swinton because you know it'll sound so much better than it does when you say it. No, it was more of, oh, good, this one's back. Where I can, anytime you get to write for Howard Stark, I'm just happy.
It was the reinterpretations of characters like Thor and Hulk in the post 5 years
that you guys purposely kind of saved for this last film.
It's hard to quote unquote save something because if you don't make a great movie, there's not going to be a next movie. So you're really putting all of your energy and effort and thought into each film. I mean, what's unique about this is a narrative experiment that has spanned over 10 years, and I think it's built a unique amount of emotional capital. And so if we're saving anything for Endgame, it was the end, and the fact that we were able to bring closure to a franchise. And I think, kudos to Kevin, kudos to Disney. There's been a series of very disruptive choices made in extremely, extremely expensive movies. Civil War, we took these very popular characters and we pit them against each other and turned Iron Man into a villain. At the end of Infinity War, we killed half the characters. At the end of Endgame, no spoilers, obviously, because you all just watched it. We killed.
We're not used to that. We still are being secretive, and we go, no, they just saw it.
Yeah.
We forgot.
Literally, look at the numbers. Everybody just saw it.
We killed arguably the most popular character in pop culture, and I think, I would argue that these are brave choices for commercial content.
As screenwriters, how much, if at all, are you in contact with the visual effects technicians?
They're very connected once the first draft is in. And, we've seen the 21 preceding movies. They can do anything. Boy, if Thanos doesn't really work as a character, as a human, in effect, this is going to lose a lot of the gravity that we needed to carry. And I remember when they showed us the very first test where they'd gotten Josh Brolin in and Thanos'd him. I don't understand the technology. They press a button marked Thanos, and it turns into... And it was staggering. And it was like I felt so much better after that 5 minutes. This is all possible now. We can do whatever. We can write whatever we want. Much better ideas about how to stage things, or we've written it small because effectively I don't know that you can put 50,000 spaceships up there. We think maybe this, and that we should do that.